Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our weekly training session. I'm delighted to see all familiar faces and also a warm welcome to all our new members joining us today. Thank you for making time and being here. In this session, we are diving into the first stage of Moracle Accountancy Formula, our unique accounting model. And I appreciate each one of you for being here to have a great session for all of us. I'm thrilled to announce that as you know, we have interns joining us for training, which is a fascinating addition to our team. Soon we'll be linking them with our clients and for providing an excellent opportunity for collaboration. Remember that you can always catch up on our previous sessions on our YouTube channel. And you know that in the channel we do not only post the accounting videos, but also the mindset sessions, and which we try our best to combine accounting mindset together. And again, a special welcome to all our newcomers. Your presence here really means a lot for us, and I truly recommend you to stay engaged and active in doing the session. It's really important that you keep up the session and engage with the lessons. So, and you feel free to always ask your questions. We have a 10-minute question and answer at the end of the session, in which you can share your thoughts and ask any of your questions. So just thank you for being here, and I hope we have a great session for today.
Thank you, Sepede.
Hi, Molai.
Happy New Year to, yes, hi, thank you. Happy New Year to all of you again. I know this is the second week already. It's always a pleasure to be here, to be with you, to share, to talk about this subject that is so close to our heart. We deal with the subject every day, and that's one of the reasons why we're here, because we love doing this. So thank you again. Like Peter said, this month of January is the first we're focusing more, on the stage number 1 of the Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yeah. And it's so important that that we talk about this not only here, but on a daily basis, as we go about doing our work every day, every week, every month, every year. Yes, stage number 1, yes, we come across it, and I know, guys who who work closely with me, you guys hear me talking about stage number 1 all the time. Yes. And to make it clear, it's not the bookkeeping, yes, as other people call it. Yes, we call it stage number 1, management information systems, for a reason. Yeah, because our business model, Moracle business model, yeah, is designed, yes, this way. Yeah, to go identify, stage 1 tasks. Once we are on top of stage 1, then all the other stages will fall in place, So again, I want to make it clear, for, particularly the young people who are coming into the profession, or working with us. Yes, you know how normally in the olden days, or even now, you know, still people saying, oh, well, bookkeeping is just for junior people, you know, it's for anybody can do bookkeeping. Yes, okay. At Moracle, that's not how it works. Yes. All of us, including myself, we need to know, you know, stage number one, inside out. Yes. We need to be able to feel it, to live it. Yeah, stage number one, because this is where it starts with all of, you know, the work that we do with our clients. So it's so important, guys. So important. Yes, that you bear that in mind. Yeah, okay. But also, I just want to remind you guys, yes, that it's becoming more and more clear, I'm sure, to some people, you know, who are very close to me again when I'm talking and dealing, you're working with me, and you find out that, you know, the way the Moracle Accountancy Formula works, yeah, it's not only the accounting training, you got the mindset training bolted onto it, yeah, but also the artificial intelligence. Yeah, so I want you guys to remember that. So the way we do things here, yeah, is a combination of those three. Yeah, the accounting training, yes, the nuts and bolts of accounting, the double entry, the accounting principles. Yes, just nuts and bolts, you know, debit here, credit there. Yeah, okay, accrued income, deferred income, all these terminologies, the bolts and nuts, you know, of accounting. Yeah, you got to be able to understand that. Yes, there's no two ways about that. Yes, you got to have the qualification for it, and you got to have the experience. Not one or the other. Yes, and if you work with us here and you're associated with us here, you know we talk about this. You know you got to get a qualification. Yes, and we're promoting more the ACCA qualification. Are you with me, guys? Yeah, get the qualification. Yes, and then get the experience bolted into it. So that's the accounting side. But you got to have, you know, really the mindset, you know, to be able to do your work. Yes, and you guys, you hear me talking over and over and over. Yes, and I'm a perfect example, you know, with my 30 years or more experience, you know, doing this accounting bit. Yes, qualified, you know, and then working. But sometimes I look at myself, the way I think, the way I do things, understand? And then the way, you know, particularly the way I perceive situation. And I'm asking myself, seriously? Yeah, more lie. Yes. Um, you have done this? You have. You know, really? Is this how you behave, decision making, or whatever it is? Yes. So the mindset that we need to bring to this is so, so important. I myself had to go, you know, and pay for mindset, you know, course. Yes. And that opened, you know, my eyes into so many different things, I'm telling you. Yeah, to serve, you know, to use this accounting experience and knowledge that we have to be able to serve other people. Yes. And understanding that, you know, when we're serving, you know, without, you know, any reservation. Yeah. So a client say jump, we say, how high do you want us to jump? Yeah. It has to take a certain mindset to do that. Because we know as when we get the ACCA qualification, our heads are so big, you know, well, you talk to us now, well, you know, you got to talk to us, you know, in a way. You have to respect us, you have to, whatever it is, you know, I understand all of that. Yeah. But when you come to the commercial reality of things, it's the service that we are providing. We're just being blessed, you know, with the skill set, accounting skills to deliver this service. Yes. But have a good you if you're not able to translate that service, you understand, this skill set that you have into a service that leaves people with the impression of increase, for them to be able to take their money, you understand, and then pay you, then that skill set that you have, sorry, it's not valuable. So the mindset that you have to have, yeah, is so important, guys. Yeah, so, so important. Yeah, you hear most of the time people say, "Oh, you're an accountant, so you should not be poor. You're an accountant, or you should be rich. You're an accountant, you should be." They have a line for us. They have a standards for us, people out there. Yes, yes, that's true. Yes. Well, we should not just be focusing on people's money. Yes, managing people's money. We should be able to generate our own money and manage our money ourselves. Yeah, think about it. And it takes mindset. Yeah, someone like myself, I'm reading books now on money. Yes. Money, the history of money. You understand where money has come from. I'm telling you, it's amazing, guys. And I'll recommend that to you guys. Yeah. Please, yeah, bear that in mind. It's not only the accounting side that we need to focus on. Yeah, spend some time on mindset. Yes, your personal development. Yeah, is so important. So here at Moracle, yeah, we advocate for that. We move that, to guys, yes, okay. And the authority, for the accounting side, well, we are members of the ACCA. So please, guys, there's so much information out there. Yeah, connect with the guys who are ACCA members at the moment. You understand? If you're looking to come to ACCA, you're not too sure, talk to them. Not only me, talk to the members. You got Miriam here. You got people I can see here. You got Eunice, yes. You got James, yeah. Talk to these guys. Talk to myself. Yeah, we can put you in touch with so many other people, yeah, that we're connected with, yeah, for the authority, yeah. But we're encouraging you to go and then seek, you understand, some guidance. Yes. Okay. For the mindset, again, we are members, of Bob Proctor, PGI. Yes. This Bob Proctor, the late Bob Proctor, is my mentor. Yes. And that's what I'm telling you. I live, mindset training and reading books, masterminding, all sorts of different things. So we got a lot of information on mindset. We got a lot of information, on another organization that we are members of as well, Mind Valley. Yes. And now we got, an organization that I belong to, yeah, called ATCF. Yeah, it's a mindset, organization where we're looking to go and train young people on mindset, in Africa. Wow, beautiful. I'm telling you. Yeah. So you can see what I'm saying here, and I'm encouraging you guys, to do the same. Yes. And finally, yes, the other aspect, of our, business model, is the artificial intelligence. Yeah, don't forget that. This day and age, yes, artificial intelligence is wrapped up in everything that we do. Yes, guys. Yeah. And you cannot not actually take that, into consideration. The artificial intelligence, in stage number one, for example, yeah, you find out that, the way we do things, yeah, is backed up by artificial intelligence. Yes. So you cannot avoid that. You have to take that, on board. Spend the time. There are lots of courses out there. And talk to our team. They'll be able to, because we are members, also of the LinkedIn, training team. You understand? So we pay, membership subscription, lots of videos and training videos that we got, on artificial intelligence. Yeah. So talk to us, ask, Sepede, ask, Linda, ask, the admin team. Yeah, they'll be able to, provide you with those kind of training. Yes. But utilize those. For artificial intelligence as well, we are members, of the Accountants Club of QuickBooks. Yes, these guys are spending, millions and millions and millions of pounds in the research work, to just make sure they get the artificial intelligence up there. Yeah, so tap into it. We are members of that club. We're paying for that service. And if you belong to Moracle, you understand, use that service. Pick up the phone. Yeah, go to their website, go onto their online community, and then engage, there's so much information there. The same for Zero. We're members of Zero. Yes, we are members of Sage. We are members of Digital. Yes, Spotlight Reporting. We are members of them. We're paying a monthly subscription to all of these people. Yeah, so I just want to remind you guys. Yeah, Don't sit back and then suffer in silence, looking for this kind of information. Go out there, join their community, online community. There's so much information, that you can benefit. And I'm saying this, guys, yes, and I sit here as one of those guys who, well, I was trained in a manual way, yes, to get this information I'm telling you about, oh my goodness, it was like gold dust, yeah, because it was very close to people's chests, when somebody get that kind of information, you hold it, and then, well, sorry, you cannot just access it like that, yes, and it's so difficult to get information those days. You're going to have buy a book or, go to the library. But now, at the press of a button, you can, all of this, but also belong to Moracle, you can access to all of these people. So please, guys, yes, just beware. So I'm painting this picture for you guys, yeah, that you're coming down here and be affiliated or associated with Moracle. Yes, there's so much value in doing that, but you need to take the next action, and that is where the mindset comes in. You need to take the next step. Don't sit there and wait on, oh, well, I need somebody to stand there and tell me, what to do, where to go. No, sorry. Yes, you need to know what you want. Yes, yes, you need to know what you want. When you come down here, don't wait. You just go be proactive. Yes. And I'm telling you, that is what is expected nowadays. Yeah. To sit down there and wait and say, oh, well, somebody's going to bring all of this stuff to you, and that's how you're going to learn. It's not going to happen that way. Yes. There's no time for it anymore. Yeah. We don't have the time now, because, the world is becoming a very small village, and tomorrow I'm flying down to Gambia to go and do, an audit work down there. Yes. And, to go and do some observation. So you can see what's happening. So our work is not only limited to UK, but everywhere now. Yes. There's so many things that is happening. Yeah. Okay. So bear that in mind, guys. Yeah. But come back again to the base. Yes. If you want to work with Moracle or you want to be affiliated with Moracle, yes, not only that association or affiliation, but also I'm saying here where you want to be remunerated, you want the compensation, because there's a formula, as we always say, that formula, yes, the law of compensation makes it clear. You look at three things that you're going to consider: the amount of money that you want to make, you understand, or the value that you want to place on yourself. It depends on those three things. The need for what you do, number one, and number two, the ability, to do it. And then finally, you make it difficult, to be replaced. Yeah. So the need for what you do as an accountant, as there's a need. Every country needs an accountant. Every business needs an accountant, Every individual out there, particularly those guys who are rich, they need, I mean, if you listen to the news here in the UK, the Prime Minister is under pressure just because he's rich. He comes from a rich family. Yes. So they put him under, whatever it is, you are too rich, my friend, so we want to know. So imagine that. Yes. Okay. And, but he needs an accountant advising him. Yeah. And his family, because he's got money. Yes. So these accountants, they go all sorts of different clever. Yes. All these rich people or rich businesses, they're not paying enough tax. Why? Because they got good accountants. Yes. So there's a need for accountant. You understand? So we don't have to worry about that, guys. The best decision that you ever made is to decide to become an accountant. Are you with me? So that need exists. Yeah. Number two, it says ability. And this is where you now need to focus on. To capture data, record that data, analyze data, record. You need to really focus on that. Yes, the attitude that you bring, to this, your background, knowledge, information that you need to have, the awareness, commercial awareness, yes, to know about the business that you are actually involved with, even at that level, when you are actually capturing data, yes, is so, so important, guys. Yes, your ability to do it. Yes, because once you get to that point where, yeah, you can do so many things, you understand? The banks, you can connect banks, you understand? Yeah, payroll, you can do payroll. VAT, you can do VAT. You know all the rules, the different schemes of VAT. Yeah, you can prepare a budget. Yeah, no problem. Got a situation where me and my colleague were preparing budget. I'm telling you, the challenges that we're going through just to understand what the organization is about, to be able to tease that budget out. Yes. It looks like, well, hold on. Well, what's the big deal? It's a budget. But no, you got to have a proper understanding, your commercial reality of what is happening around the environment in which you operate. You need to understand the people, yeah, how they are thinking. Yes, the information that you're looking for, where is it and how is it stored? Yes, all of these things are making you having that ability. That ability factor is so important, guys. Yes. And once you get to that point, then the third point, it makes it much easier. When you know what you know inside out, it becomes difficult to be replaced, I'm telling you. Very, very difficult. Your value is now up. You can tell anyone, well, hold on, my charge out rate, this is how much I charge. I charge £1,000 a day. They will pay you. Why? Because you know what you do. You can bring value. Your stock, yes, it goes up. Yes, but it's the ability to do it. Yes. How do you capture data? How do you record data, analyze that data, reconcile that data, do it in a certain way? It is so important, guys. It is so, so important. Yes. When you go down there, well, you just, do it anyhow. Well, I'm doing bookkeeping, so I'm just going to record transaction because I have to record it. Well, no, that's not what the ability factor we talked about here is. Yes. I am working on this particular client. Yes, the data, yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, no, obviously the client needs you. So when you get involved with that client, you're going to capture that data, yeah, record that data, analyze that data, and reconcile that data. You're going to make sure that information, that data is in a certain place. Yes, and now I'm saying the way we work, yeah, is all remote. Yeah. So just imagine you are based somewhere in Ghana or Sierra Leone and whatever it is, and you want to do stage number 1. Yes. And then it's a manual system. Think about it. How are you going to do it? Yeah. If you're based there or you are based here in the UK and the client is in Africa, any country down there, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria, wherever it is, how are you going to do it? Yes. You're going to fly. Yes. I remember those days I used to fly, go to Ghana and back, I remember the discussion. The client said, well, you cannot do this online. You're going to be here to do this, and I have to be there. Yeah. And I go down and I say, no, hold on. Why do I need to be here to do this? I don't need to be here. I could do it from over there. He says, no, you're going to be here. Yeah. Vice versa here. Yes. Oh, I'm down there in Africa. I could do the work, it doesn't matter. I could do the work, that is based in the UK. No, you're going to be here in the UK. So you keep going, to and fro in. Yes. Well, the way we work, my friend, you're going to make sure that data, yeah, is stored somewhere where you can access it from anywhere in the world. Are you with me? And when you have that data, you got to make sure the data is stored in a certain way. So it's easier for everybody, not only you, but for everybody to access that information. Yeah. And that for me is what I'm talking about, the ability. When you get to this stage, management information systems. Yeah. So wherever you are, whichever client, whatever the position that you met that client, yeah, you got to organize things in a certain way to make life much, much easier, sustainable, and then flexibility for growth. You need to be able to do that. And that is why I emphasize stage number one and the ability to do this kind of stuff. Yeah, you meet a client, the information is all over the place. And then when you leave that client, yes, that client is so, so happy. Yes, you leave that client with that impression of increase. Paperwork was all over the place. Banks were not connected. When you left, the banks are now connected. So information is dripping in from the bank directly into the accounting system. Yes, that is leaving the client with that impression of increase. Yeah, so you don't need to chase the client for bank statements anymore. Yeah, the bank information is there. Yeah, invoices from suppliers. Invoices are now being sent, to the accounting system directly, rather than that the client, expecting to receive an envelope in the post. Yes, somebody needs to open up that envelope, and then somebody needs to read that paperwork, and then somebody needs to hole punch that paper, and somebody needs to put that into a file, yes, a folder, and that folder needs to be put somewhere in somewhere safe. Think about it. Now you say to the client, no, you don't have to do that anymore. Yes, what we could do is we can tell all the suppliers that you're dealing with to send their invoices electronically. Yeah, so there's no need, for the client, to go and open up, an envelope. Yes, and then have to bin the envelope, and then take that paper, and hole punch it, and put it in a folder, and then put it somewhere in the cabinet. Yes, now you send to the client, no need for all of that. I want you to now talk to your suppliers. Yeah, anybody who's providing you a service, they need to send an invoice to you electronically. Think about it. This is what we're talking about, the ability. Yes, when you hold that and you transform that client business, you're leaving that client with the impression of increase. How is your value not going to go up? It's going to go up, because what you're going to do is you're going to help that client save money. Yes, all this manual stuff is time consuming. Yes, and you find that most people, particularly directors, owners of businesses, spending time on these things. It is so expensive a task for them to be doing. They should be focusing on their business, yeah, generating more business. I call this contact capital. Use their connections, be out there, because that's the reason why they set up this business. Not to sit down there opening envelopes, going through paperwork, and then put hole punch in them, put in a folder, and put it in somewhere safe. That's not what these guys set up their business for. Nowhere. You talk to any director, talk to any business owner, an entrepreneur, and he says, why? Yes, this business. Why did you set up this business? Why do you wake up every morning? Yes, it will not tell you that it is to do, what I've just described. Yeah, opening an envelope that has come from a supplier with an invoice. Yes, that invoice that you have to pay. Think about it. Yeah, the psychology behind that. Yeah, that's a client need to leave everything to open up, an envelope that has come from a supplier, and that supplier is, you're going to pay that supplier. So you have to find the money, yeah, to pay that supplier for services that supplier delivered to you. Yes, albeit if they have supplied you with a service, I understand that, but look at what you got to go through, yeah, to pay them. Yeah, you're spending so much time, energy, and effort that you don't have. Yes, and at the same time, you're going to spend money. So think about it, the mindset behind this shift, this transformation that we're talking about, yeah, within the management information system. Just think about it, guys. Wherever you find yourself, if you are doing stage one, yes, where you are capturing data, recording data, analyzing the data, reconciling the data, think about it, guys. That's where. How can you save time? How can you save, time? How can you digitize? How can you integrate the system? How can you bring this digital way of doing things, yes, within this particular stage? And that's the reason why, you know, I want to talk to you guys, you know, on a daily basis about it, just to remind you guys. Yes. Wherever you are. And I hear this story, oh, well, you know, I am in, you know, Wales, so we don't do things here in Wales. Oh, I am in London, oh, we do things here. Oh, I am in Ghana, oh, we do it this way. Oh, I'm in Sierra Leone or in Nigeria. I hear that story. Oh, this is how we do it here. I understand that. Yes. What I'm saying, yes, we need to upgrade, you know, our thought process now and the way we see things. Yes. I want an involvement. Yes. And I'm saying to you guys, it's that ability, hold that word, ability, your ability to do these things, you know, to leave people with that impression of increase, to transform people's lives. Yes. With this God gifted, you know, blessings that you have, these accounting skills. Yes. I'm telling you guys, you know, if you do that and focus upon that, you know, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, I'm telling you, you know, you're going to love this so much, you know, and whatever you want to do with that. Yes, making money, touching the lives of the people, you know, just giving, you know, and I'm telling you, it will all be in your hands. But you got to be able to love doing this. Yes. I love what I do. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I love what I do, you know, and that love is come from a long, long, you know, story behind it. Yes. And you can see here for me, you know, I'm telling you, you know, I'll continue to do this, you know, till, you know, that day. Yes. And as I say, well, I make some jokes sometimes, you know, and even when I'm down in my grave, you know, and we'll be talking about this. The love for what I do. I'm telling you. Yeah. And but it's the ability, you understand what I'm saying, guys? Yeah. For you to make it easier. Yeah. Focus on your ability, guys. Yeah. And the ability, as I always say, it's about doing. It's not about just, well, you know, the theory bit. You understand? It's about doing it over and over and over, consistently, over and over. It becomes second nature. Like for wherever I go now, if I see the bank is not connected, I'm not, you know, I don't feel easy about it. Yes. If the supplier, yes, you know, the invoices, they are not digital. It don't sit easily with me. Yeah. The customer invoices, I want to see where the customer invoices, the CRM system that exists, where all the client data sits, so they're generating invoices. Yes. Yeah. Why are we not connecting that CRM system, yeah, with the accounting system? Yes. I don't see it, it doesn't sit easily with me. Yes. And no, hold on. Why is the payroll not connected? Yes, we just got a new client, yeah, just recent client, and we're looking at the books, you know, and we can see they got QuickBooks, yes, and the bank is connected, yes, well that's good, yeah. You look for the supplier, there's no supplier connectivity there. Everything is done manual, it's done on a cash accounting basis from the bank. Yeah, posting, you know, to supplier or expenses is made, and there's no invoices, nothing there attached to the. Think about it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You look at the payroll. Oh, they got staff. Yes, but the payroll is not connected. So they got another accounting system or payroll system that they're using. Yeah. So the payroll information is not there. The connectivity is not there. You know, all these things makes me uneasy. Yeah. So the first thing I'm saying to my colleague, well, this is, yeah, oh my goodness. This is what we're talking about. Nice opportunity now for us to transform, yeah, this client very, very quickly. Yeah. And we were talking, you know, we were in a meeting the other day, me and my colleagues, you know, I'm talking to the client, yes, and I'm sure my colleagues must have been listening to that conversation, you understand? And then now the guy is now, the CEO is now saying to me, more like, yeah, he lives all the way in what you call it now, yes, in Kent, yes, and I'm based, you know, in Luton. Yes, well, you know, it's miles and miles, you know, to travel by driving. And the guy said to me, you know, should I bring the invoices now to your office? Oh my goodness, I'm saying, you mean you want to drive all the way? Yes, from Kent to come all the way? Yes, to drop these invoices? And that's what he was prepared to do. And he says, this is what I used to do with my old accountant. And I'm saying, no, you don't have to do that. He says, well, what do I need to do? He says, well, okay, don't worry. Scan all those invoices from your end there. Don't need to travel. Stay where you are. Scan all those invoices, and then, upload those invoices, in the cloud. Yeah. So create a folder there, put them in there, and then share that folder with us. He says, that's all I have to do? I says, yes, that's all you got to do. Yeah. Think about it. That time that it would have taken that guy. Yeah. This is the CEO of the business. Yeah, and the turnover is over £2 million. Think about it. Put this into perspective. Yeah, a £2 million, turnover business. The CEO wanting now to bring all the supplier invoices because he wants us to do the VAT. I'm saying, no, sorry, you don't have to drive, bring it all the way. Yeah, all you got to do now is just to scan this. Yeah, to start with. But guess what we're going to do next? Me and the team, and we know that. We're now going to be saying to him, yeah, next thing you need to do, all the suppliers that you have in your team, they all have accounting systems, or they have, digital connectivity. They have emails. Everybody now, I bet you, will have an email system. Yeah. So that invoice that they got, yes, let them email that over to you. Yeah, that's going to be the next advice we'll give. So all the supplier invoices now are going to come digitally. And that is what stage one is talking about here. Yes, when you look at stage one, it says management information system. You capture the data, you record that data, you analyze that data, you reconcile that data. Yes, okay, I go through the steps again. You capture the data, you record that data, you analyze that data, you reconcile the data. And there's a reason why it's like that. Yes. And the guys who are working with me, they know, by now, well, hold on. Yes. You're going to capture that data first. Yes. You're going to record that data, and you're going to analyze that data, and then you reconcile. Yeah. There was a time whereby, guys were talking to me when they're talking about posting. Yes. And they're still telling me at the same time, talking about reconciling. Well, you got to post first of all before you reconcile. You're going to post before you reconcile. Yeah, understand this. Yes? It cannot be reconciling and posting. You have to post first. And then, check to make sure that posting is correct. Yeah, and then you reconcile. And what are you reconciling? You're reconciling, yes, a third-party document, yeah, with whatever it is that you've posted. For example, the bank. You reconcile the bank, yeah, the bank statement, yes, a hard copy, yeah, or a PDF version, the bank statement to what you have posted, yeah, into QuickBooks. That is what reconciliation is talking about here. Yeah, you cannot do otherwise. You're posting and you're calling that reconciliation. Well, I blame the accounting software providers because that is the expression they use. Oh, we're reconciling. Yes. But, we accountants need to understand. And this is where we need to be, what you call it, the accountants. We need to understand that we're accountants. These guys are software providers. They're not accountants. Are you with me? Yes. So we have gone through the accounting training, yes, and the discipline, which says you got to post first of all before you reconcile. So when these software providers are talking about reconciliation, we need to know, well, hold on. Yes, all they're saying here is we need to post first, and then we can reconcile later. So I'm asking some of my colleagues, when you say you reconcile the bank, can I see the bank statement that you reconcile the bank with? But there's no bank statement. No, I've just got the connectivity. Well, that's not bank reconciliation, yeah, as we know it. Well, you might say, okay, I'm coming from my auditing hat on. Yes, the auditor always looking for external, evidence, yeah, to verify, whatever it is, has been done. Yeah, so you say, well, sorry, how can you reconcile the bank? You don't have the bank statement. And in fact, for auditors, we don't even rely on the bank statement. We write to the bank, yes, for the bank to confirm to us independently, yes, about the bank balances. Okay. Yeah. So we are coming from that angle. But really, guys, think about it. Yeah, and I want you guys to understand, you cannot reconcile without posting. So for all of you guys who are doing, the young people who are doing this training, yeah, remember, words will be used there. Yeah, but you need to begin to understand, when they say reconciliation, they are meaning posting. Yes, you got to be able to do a reconciliation process itself. Bank reconciliation, yes, VAT reconciliation, debtors reconciliation, creditors reconciliation. Yes, there are lots of different reconciliation that needs to be done, and there is a process that needs to be followed. Yeah, to do the reconciliation. Yes, here is not the place to do the reconciliation though. That training is not from here. Yeah, because here it's just talking about this high level, point of view. Yeah, so when you come through the Moracle Foundation training, yes, you go into your teams. This is where the work is done on training. How do I reconcile my bank? How do I reconcile my suppliers? How do I reconcile my debtors? Yes. How do I do my payroll and stuff like that? Not for this class. Yeah, you cannot get the training here. Yeah, here is the bigger picture to remind us every week, yes, guys, what we need to have in our thought process, in our minds, you understand, in the way we conduct ourselves. Yeah. But stage one, background information. If you don't have sufficient background information, you are in the wrong, what you call it now, a wrong position. Yes. And it's so clear, evidently clear. And my colleagues, they can say now, if you are trying to do anything that you want to do, posting, for example, yes, if you're trying to post a transaction for a client, yes, and you don't know about that client, what do you think you're going to be doing? You're going to be posting it incorrectly. Incorrectly, yes, because, accounting, yes, there's no one, however good we are, or how you can say accounting is boring, you just need to know certain things, and then that's you apply this all throughout. But that is not true. In so many cases, it's not true. Yes, things are a little bit more, not too straightforward that way. Yeah, that's why you need to understand the background information of every client. You got to know what the client is about. Yes, inside out, not just general information, deep. I call it a deep dive into the background information of a client. If you don't know that, you are not going to be able to post correctly, yet the data that you captured. You are going to have a lot of misposting. And when the financial information is produced later on, whether it be management account or statutory account, those accounts are going to be misleading because of the lack of background information. So people say, "Oh well, no, sorry, what's the problem with background information?" It's a simple thing. You don't have to worry about that. Well, I'm saying to you here, you got to worry about that, guys. Don't get involved in any account or any client business where you don't know the background information about a client. And again, we've got a template here. Yeah, if you're working with me, I'll get that test, and I'm expecting you to do it. At least six things that falls into that background information. Yes, I'll just name them, but if you need one, you don't have that before, please reach out, to the team, yes, and request for the background information template. Are you with me? Reach out. It's very important. Any client that you're working on, you've got to have that background information. Even if you're working, at the moment, yeah, test yourself. How much do I know about this business that I'm actually, working for or working in? The background information, it covers at least 6 areas. The first area, it says, yes, what is this organization, why this organization exists, the objectives, yes, what this organization, what does it do? Yeah, you want to know about it. Yes. Number 2, who is who within that organization? The organization chart. You want to know who are the board of directors. Yes, who are the senior management team. Who is there as the finance person? Who is there as the management? Who are the marketing people? You want to know who is who. because it's so important when you are doing the payroll, yes, within management information system, you see payroll there. Yeah, now you want to know, make sure that these people that you are going to run the payroll for, these are people who actually exist. They belong to this organization. Number 3, you want to know the activity of that business. Yes, where the income is coming from, where the money is going. You want to know, because once you know the activities, then that helps you to design your chart of account, which is stage number 4. Yeah. Number 4 of the background information is chart of account. And when you design your chart of account, number 5, you're going to put budget figures in there. Yes. And once you get your budget figures, you say, well, okay, at least I've got something now. Well, how am I going to now, do things here in the finance function? That's why number 6, it says the financial procedure manual. Those 6 things are so important for you to understand. And I see guys, even today, some of my guys is still giving me background information. They don't have those 6 points. That's not good enough, guys, I'm saying. Yeah. At least those 6 points. Yeah. If you don't have the template, please go ask for the template. But that's where it starts. Yeah. Background information, so important, guys. Yeah. So stage 1, management information system, guys, wherever, you go, whatever business that is, small, medium size, large, multinational, international, whatever you call it. Yes. Management information systems is where it starts. Yeah. Okay. So I will stop here for some questions, and next week we'll continue. Management information systems. Yeah, stage number 1. Okay, any questions? Got 5 minutes for questions and answers. Any questions? Or any observation? Management information systems. Yeah, stage number 1. Within the Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yes. So here we don't call it bookkeeping, guys. Remember, yeah, we don't say bookkeeping. Yeah, we say that first stage. Yeah, it's beyond bookkeeping. Yeah. Any questions? Any observation? If you want to, let me take the share off so I can see. Yes. If you want to, you got a question, just raise your hands up, and then unmute, and then ask the question. Yeah. Any questions or any observation? Any questions? No? No observations?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Florence.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good,
yes.
good.
Yes.
Well, what I just want to ask, when we are talking about the background information of an organization.
Yes.
And apart from the financial procedure manual, what about policies? Because for example, like charity organization, there are a lot of other policies that are interwoven with when you are putting the account together and annual accounts and all sorts. Because there are a lot of for example, like a restricted, unrestricted funding, whether you can transfer here and there, and there are some in preparing the account, you need to have a. So I think we can add in about that policies that the organizations are following in terms of when they produce account, for you to be able to see that they are doing things correctly and everything. What do you think?
That's a fantastic question. Yes, and very good point. And this is where, again, when I said just now, accounting is not the boring stuff that people talk about. Yes, never is a dull moment. Yes, in my view. Yeah. So what you just mentioned there, you find out that that could easily fall into the financial procedure manual. And when you look at comprehensive financial procedure manual, you got all those policies in there.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And because there's a section there, yes, that talks about policies, the different policies that guides, this particular organization. Yeah, financial, sometimes otherwise. Yeah. Okay. So you can say, well, it's not only the financial policies, but for example, you need to be aware, of the non-financial policies. Yes. And then that needs to be in there, because even though they are not financial in a way, but indirectly you need to be able to pick that up.
Yeah.
Because remember, when it comes to prepare, like for example, charity, you mentioned charity.
Yeah.
When you prepare in the accounts, you got the trustees report, and you got your financial report.
Yeah.
Those two things, they need to be singing from the same song sheet. Yes. They need to be connected. Yeah. So the non-financial information side of things, the trustees report, and the financial information, which is the so far the balance sheet and the notes, they have to be, what you call it now. Yes, they have to be related.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so important that those policies, that you are familiar with those policies, and you can add that as part of the financial procedure manual. So it's a very, very, very good question. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Florence.
You're welcome.
Yes. Any other question? And again, if you want template for all those policies, you want template, for example, your financial procedure manual. Yeah, anybody who is interested, and in fact, I'm encouraging you, not say, if you're interested, if you've never done that, yes, if you've never done a financial procedure manual, you've never seen it before, yeah, please ask for a template. We got templates. We will give you those templates, and then you go and you have a go.
Okay.
Yeah. And that ability I'm talking about just now, that ability, just imagine you are now, you've done a financial procedure manual once, twice, you know what you're going there. That gives you ability. You can go out there now and say, well, hold on, you know what? I can do a financial procedure manual for you. Yes. And I'm telling you, people, organization pay a lot of money for that. Yes.
Okay.
But you can say, no, sorry, I'm going to do it for you. Yes. And if you need help, shout out, come to me, I'll help you, to put that in. Yeah. And I'm saying here, for anybody who is looking for work now, yes, think about it. You go for an interview. Yes. Okay. It might be probably a low level or a high level or medium level. It doesn't matter, wherever it is. Financial procedure manual, it says stage number 1. That's what we call it. When your question is asked to you, have you got any question? One of the questions I would say to you guys, you should ask the organization, the interviewers, have you got a financial procedure manual? Ask them, have you got a financial procedure manual? Yes. Some they will say yes. And then you say, well, if they say yes, you say, when was it last updated? Yes. Very good question.
Yeah.
Yes. Just imagine if they say, no, sorry, we don't have a financial procedure manual, and your response would be, you know what, I think I can volunteer to do that for you guys. Just imagine you are coming in as the interview for a job, a prospective job, and you are now telling them they don't have a financial procedure manual, and it's so important for them to have it. Yes, you are going to take that task on, and you are going to do it. Yeah, that job is yours. I'm telling you. Yeah, they're going to give that job to you. Yeah, so think about it. It's not about, well, these things are done by junior people. Stage number 1 is where it should be in the Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yeah, okay. Financial procedure manual could be done by anybody. Yeah, and that's what we're saying here. Obviously, with some guidance. Yeah, okay. So remember that. Come and talk to us, ask for templates, ask for guidance, ask for help. Don't suffer in silence. But wherever you are, don't allow these things to go, without. Yeah. This is how you leave the impression of increase, with any organization that you are involved with. Yeah. Thank you very much for listening. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Yeah. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very
Thank
much.
you, Mola.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you, Mola.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mola.
Hello, Mayam. I'm here. I think we can have the chat after the others are gone.
Hello, Jibrila.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. I'm happy to meet you. Can you show your face and let me see your face?
Oh, okay. Just a second. Okay. I'm gonna do video. Okay.
Say again.
Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Silence.
here you are. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Are
me
you
too.
in